Talking about the new Lagos Blue Lane train that just, in Lagos, they are starting it. And, the Lagos government have been in this train. A lot of people know it is going to be in existence very soon. So what do you think about in Lagos? Is it going to
the blue
correct
line, the blue line is
the
good.
transportation issue in Nigeria?
It's going to ease a lot of traffic.
In Nigeria, the go-slow issue and the transportation issue in Nigeria.
This blue line is for passengers, not for load.
No, it's for passengers. Yeah.
So it's going to
strictly for passengers.
Passengers. So it's going to help a lot in transportation problem crisis. Lagos is one of the most difficult city to live when it comes to transportation.
It's too crowded. Too crowded. It's too crowded.
Too congested.
And a lot of issue has been coming up. And this, for the transportation, ventures in Lagos, is a good look.
It is a good look. It is very, very good. It is encouraging. We encourage government to do more of this. It will help a lot. And
they say it's going to work 24 hours too.
Yeah,
it will be a 24-hour service.
It's good. However, the south part of it is that the contract was highly inflated. It was, the Chinese handled the construction.
Yeah.
And it was 350 million in the Chinese stock exchange. That is what we have there at the contract cost. But in Nigeria, we are hearing it's 1.5 billion.
Wow.
That is almost times 4 of it.
Why is it that everything Nigerians do, there must be a little sprinkle of corruption? Why?
That is what we are saying.
So because we want to embezzle this money now?
Of course. Of course, people sign the contract on behalf of government. So that is it. That is one of the problems we have in things like this. It is killing business. It is killing a lot of trust in government. And no government official has come out to say that allegation is not true. But for the meantime, let us enjoy the train. Let us enjoy it. Let us see how it's going to ease our transportation crisis in Nigeria and in Lagos especially. And I believe it's going to do a lot to ease transportation problem.
But do you think it's because of the the next coming election, the APC, because the government of Lagos is being run by the APC candidates? Do you think it's because to promote their next candidate, Tinubu, that is the reason why they're bringing out this train, Blue Lane line?
No, it has been in the offing for some time. It has been in the pipeline for some time. It's only that if we are not fast enough, it should have been completed long before now. It should have been completed long before now. But thank God we have seen the end of it. At least it is better than Lagos-Ibadan Expressway that has been there for a long time without a completion. They have done this. Let us put it to use. And more importantly, the management is very, very key.
No, we don't do no adequate management in Nigeria. We just create stuff.
We don't create stuff.
Like the new train line in Abuja, the new one in Sokoto, other one around Nigeria. Before like in next 5 years, you see some problem coming out. So like we see in our stadium that we build in Nigeria.
I just pray that they can set management team in place that will maintain this thing. That is my prayer now. Please, Nigerians should watch out and encourage government to do the best. And if there's any part, the passengers should need to play to make it remain functional 24 hours throughout the year. Let us do it.
So how do you think this project Lagos State as a whole to the far population of people tripping into Nigerian, because of, we can see the new initiative of Nigerian government trying to do the same thing Ghana do, like people should come back home, get their citizenship and other stuff. So what do you think this would be in projecting Lagos next out of the...
It is good. It's a good one from the government of Lagos State. This is a good one. The other thing is that Lagos is fabulously rich. Lagos can do it fast. It's not one we should be celebrating. The status of Lagos is bigger than this.
It's one of the only country in the only state in Nigeria that generated more money more than the whole other state, because it's part of the coastline. That a lot of money comes from the revenue that comes from the water business around Lagos.
Yeah, Lagos is very, very richer than any state in Nigeria. What again we want government to do in Lagos State? For example, Lagos is rich to some extent. In fact, the internally generated revenue in the western part of Nigeria is greater than any other region, any other 6 regions, the other 5 regions in Nigeria.
Yeah, for sure. Comparing it to the western region in Nigeria, in the western side of the Yoruba people, and to the eastern side of the Igbo people,
or not
and
east,
not to the
west, not
Fulani.
central or south.
Yeah.
The west is the best in terms of generation.
And Lagos is the main source and the main key.
Let the western part do intercity train. They can do it.
Because of the income and
Lagos
they generate from Lagos State.
Lagos to Ibadan, Lagos to Abeokuta, they can do it.
Because when they connect this together, it will be easy to channel this to the northern state and the middle belt.
And Lagos will be
which
the
are very
congested.
close to Lagos.
Lagos will be the congested.
Help the population issue.
Population stress will be reduced.
Because the crime rate in Lagos is going high.
People are too many. People are too many. If they can do this to connect the major cities in Yoruba land, the western part of country, this is going to be good. They can do it.
So my people, this is what we talked about on Africa Unity platform. It's for the development and for the growth of all African countries. You know, we just talked about Nigeria now. We want the Nigerian government to do the right thing. So my brother will be going to the next one.